You know, people are telling lies for a living. You know what I mean? They actually lying to y'all for a living, but as you can see, you know what I mean, live in a living color.
Drake got Not Like Us banned in Houston. That's not unbothered. That's bothered. He put a cease and desist on Not Like Us. A stop order on Not Like Us.
If you thought the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar drama was intense before, buckle up because it's about to get even hotter. Rumor has it that Drake is on the verge of dropping a new diss track and once again stirring the pot with Kendrick on Instagram. But here's the twist. Without his usual ally, J. Prince, in his corner, can Drake really hold his own against K. J. Prince, who has been Drake's go-to mediator for industry beefs, has been noticeably absent since Kendrick warned that he could park Drake's son. Prince has often been seen as Drake's knight in shining armor, swooping in to handle disputes. However, when it came to this major clash with Kendrick, Prince seems to have stayed out of it, leaving Drake feeling abandoned and furious. Drake reportedly previewed his latest Kendrick diss track at a Houston club, but the reception was not what he anticipated. Adding fuel to the fire, Drake attempted to get Houston clubs to ban Not Like Us, expecting J. Prince's support. To his surprise, Houston venues are still playing the track daily, and even local weathercasters are having a laugh, referencing Not Like Us in their forecasts. The tension in this feud is reaching new heights, and it looks like Drake is facing the fallout of not having his usual backup.
It's going to feel hotter for several days. Wop, 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 wop. We get hit with the heat index well over 100. But the main story really is the fact that we're just stocking up on hot days. How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 5. Hey, look at this. We've got temperatures going 90 plus for several days in a row.
So what's the deal with Drake and Houston's infamous J. Prince? Is their alliance irreparably damaged? And why did J. Prince go radio silent at such a critical moment? Could Kendrick have some compromising information on J. Prince? Let's delve into the details and uncover what's really going on.
Only people outside of Texas think J. Prince run Texas. The people in Houston don't think that.
Rap 100 was here last week. He don't think so either.
Well, only the people who believe the myth that Suge Knight was as bad as he was. And Suge Knight wasn't bad.
So is J. Prince just marketing?
J. Prince is a music mogul. Nothing else. He's a music mogul. He's in the entertainment music industry. He ain't no mafia boss. Mob ties is not a real mob.
You know how J. Prince has always been Drake's ultimate protector in the music industry. He's practically been Drake's guardian angel, swooping in to handle any threats. Take, for example, when Pusha T exposed Drake as a deadbeat dad, J. Prince was right there to clean up the mess and prevent Drake from making things worse. At the time, Prince said Drake was ready to respond to both Pusha and Kanye, but chose to hold back out of respect for him. However, it's clear that both Drake and Prince knew that nothing Drake could release would be career-ending for Pusha T or Kanye West.
You ended the beef between Drake and Pusha.
I guess you could say that.
Because now, okay, there hasn't, was there a phone call that happened?
Well, I had an opportunity to speak with Kanye, you know, and of course,
we heard Drake was saying he smashed Kim on the record. That's what we heard. Through the grapevine. That's what we heard. We don't know.
I never heard that.
I don't know. That's what we heard. That's what we heard. We don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. But I'm sorry.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? That didn't, you know,
right.
that something didn't make sense for us.
Right.
In our movement, that was a moment, right? So we figured out how to circumvent that and keep it moving.
Because I'm going to be honest, that takes a lot of restraint. It takes a lot of discipline. Because, you know, I don't with the social media like that. I post or whatever, but I don't. But there's people who that.
Yeah.
And if you lost on social media, sometimes you lose in life to these people.
Yeah.
So I could imagine that week that you called Drake and was like, yo, we're not gonna respond.
Yeah.
Blah, say, blah, whoop-de-whoop. How hard do you think it was? Because some people were saying that record couldn't have existed. Because if it existed, they don't care about Pusha T. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it existed, they would just drop it and just end Pusha T and Kanye if it existed. But then some people was like, yo, why didn't he respond? So what was that week like? Because I'm sure people was hitting you on that as well.
You know, that was a testament of the respect that he had for me, because he wasn't trying to hit it. Really.
Yeah, he wanted to drop. He's an artist.
Yeah, I mean, you know how that is. Hit you, you want to. So to me, that was a testament of the respect he had for me, and I had to like really, you know, let him know, okay, I really mean this.
Right.
You know what I mean? This don't make sense.
Right.
And when we put it on the scale, it didn't make sense. It was that simple.
Yeah. It's kind of like when Jay overdid it with Nas with that second record, and he went to certain places about family and things like that. It kind of made him lose the beef by default because of him bringing in other family members and him doing that. Is that how you felt with Drake?
Well, in all losses, some losses are wins.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? It depends on your thinking ability where all of that is concerned, and we, you know, we couldn't get caught up in that.
It seems Jay Prince was essentially just protecting his investment. If he believed Drake could handle the battle on his own, he would have let it play out. This suggests that Drake likely didn't have a strong comeback to Pusha T's Story of Adidon. As for Drake and Kanye, they were at odds for years, but Jay Prince managed to broker a temporary truce between them for the Larry Hoover benefit concert in December 2021.
Yo, this is Jay and Jay Prince. I'm making this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the two biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together.
When NBA YoungBoy took a jab at Drake in one of his tracks, Jay Prince wasn't about to let it slide. He swiftly put YoungBoy in his place and, according to rumors, even went as far as to allegedly try to extort him by sending goons to rob him. Afterward, he supposedly attempted to lure YoungBoy with the promise of recovering some of his stolen property,
by claiming he could help him get some of his stuff back.
So while we was gone, I got a call, you know what I mean, because the little homie YoungBoy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and you know, I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right, because they understand that, you know what I mean, YoungBoy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce, I got your keys to your McLaren, you know, all that they took, and the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas, you got your keys, you got a bunch of other shit, so get in contact with us, bro. Get your shit back, bro.
All good, waiting on you.
However, YB wasn't fooled by the trap. Instead, he took to Instagram Live to call out Jay Prince for playing games.
Hey, I don't want no friends, I don't want no new relationships. I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, plenty around me you could call. Man, it's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that saying shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your business, man.
Even Diddy wasn't safe. Remember when he slapped Drake in a packed club? Well, Jay Prince wasn't having any of that. He dropped an entire diss track targeting Diddy, Birdman, Lil Wayne, and even Suge Knight, making it clear that Drake was off limits. Jay Prince directly warned Diddy that if he messed with Drake again, his own family could be in danger.
Oh, yeah. awaken a sleeping giant. So let me put these bully niggas on notice by letting them know Drake is family. And the weak shit from Puffy and Suge is on my radar. First of all, Puffy, feeling like he can put his hands on my family, open the doors for his family to be touched. You reap what you sow. And to Sugar Bear on Lil Wayne's nutsack, nigga, you know I ride with Drake, so I accept any invitation you wanna bring. I'm your worst nightmare. By the way, Lil Wayne is a his manager is a drunk, and his lawyer is a thief. So fuck all of them together. Disrespectful little punk. And to Baby and Slim, I will not allow it to stay on my track record that Cash Money took anything from me and my son. Do right by me and pay every penny due. I'm not gonna lip wrestle with you niggas, but if any of you clowns cross me or my family, bad news, gonna beat you home. I'm done talking.
As you can see, J. Prince has always been Drake's secret weapon, handling business and making sure nobody steps out of line when it comes to his boy. Naturally, Drake expected J. Prince to have his back when the Kendrick situation started blowing up. But ever since Kendrick warned Drake that he could go further down the rabbit hole if pressed, it's like J. Prince vanished into thin air. Some folks speculate that J. Prince is worried about Kendrick exposing his alleged responsibility for Takeoff's death. Remember in Euphoria when Kendrick said, his daddy a killer, he wanna be Junior, they must have forgot, dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Many believe this was a reference to J. Prince and his son, Jazz Prince. Since Jazz was reportedly in charge of Takeoff and Quavo's protection the night Takeoff was killed in Houston. Houston and Atlanta ties go way back, so when Takeoff tragically died, everyone thought he and his crew were under J. Prince's protection. It turns out the shooter allegedly had ties to J. Prince, and now a lot of folks in Atlanta are giving him the side eye. With J. Prince all wrapped up in this mess, he probably doesn't have the time to deal with Drake right now. But guess what? Drake is not having it. He's throwing a hissy fit over J. Prince walking out on him when he needed him the most. Desperate to keep his Houston connections, word on the street is that Drake tried to ban Not Like Us from certain Houston clubs. According to DJ Academics, Drake also recently previewed a new Kendrick diss track in Houston.
I heard that there was a record that got played in some club. Not club, it was like, I guess it's a club in Houston, right? And the record's kind of sounding like Drake talking some shit.
People in Houston are saying Drake doesn't control anything here, and apparently Not Like Us is played daily in H-Town. As a Houston
Kendrick
resident,
here is sneak
I can
dissing.
confirm that Not Like Us is played in all the popular lounges and spots. Someone even wrote, Not Like Us will be played all the way through November lol. We haven't even gotten to homecoming season yet. Drake seems to be big mad about J. Prince and Houston turning their backs on him. Word on the street is that Drake will come for J. Prince in his upcoming diss track aimed at Kendrick. Meanwhile, Drake is back to his IG antics, trolling Kendrick and dropping sneaky snubs. He was recently caught liking a video of a DJ in Dubai talking about how California gang members had to unite to dethrone a Canadian. Drake also shared a mirror selfie posing like an IG baddie in a two-pack Only God Can Judge Me t-shirt. But Drake didn't stop there. On Sunday, July 28th, a video of a Drake impersonator performing Hotline Bling at a New York boxing gym started making the rounds online. Drake shared it on his IG story, quoting a lyric from Not Like Us and captioning the video, "Sometimes you got to pop out." At this point, Drake just keeps proving Kendrick right. He really is a fan. As for the J. Prince situation, fans are saying Drake should cut his losses and try to salvage what's left of his career, as it's clear Prince is no longer in his corner. One fan said, "Houston is a strange city. You have to know how to treat her. You can't claim her. Bianca, Solange, Barbara Jordan, Sheila Jackson Lee. Fierce women all inspired by her. Just when you think you're on top, she drops the dime to Eyewitness News on your app, packs her bag, and takes a vacay to Vegas to talk about how big a fool you were. J. Prince will protect J. Prince. If Drake did him foul, see the above description. This isn't Drake's tunnel view vision of Toronto. Got my popcorn and a comfy chair, let the show begin. Another fan added, man, Houston's part of the culture, and you heard what K. said. So, Not Like Us is definitely being played around here. Drake's testing the waters to see who's with him and who's not, lol. What's your take on this whole situation with Drake, J. Prince, and Houston? Why do you think J. Prince turned his back on Drake? Let me know in the comments, and then check out this next video.